What's happening, y'all? So I want to talk to you about sex. I don't know about you, but growing up, I used to hear that having sex outside of marriage is a sin. And I came to tell you today that's wrong, that having sex outside of marriage is not a sin. And actually, when we look at the Bible for what it actually says that the act of sex is what establishes a marriage covenant or a marriage agreement between a man and a woman, right? So before we get into this, I just want to give all praise and honor to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of his anointed one, Yahweh Shai, who a lot of y'all call Jesus Christ. And we'll talk about that another time. That's also incorrect. But let's get into the first marriage, right? So this is the book of Genesis 3:24. I'm in the King James Version. This is like my Bible of choice. I'm in the King James, right? It says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh, right? So we see here Adam and Eve, right? Boom. They cleave to each other and they become one flesh. So the question here is, what does it mean to become one flesh? And we have a very good example of that in the New Testament. So let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Again, I'm in the King James Version. Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 15. Here we go. So it says, know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of a harlot? God forbid. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. So what is a harlot? A harlot is basically a prostitute. So how would you become one with a prostitute? Through sex. You see here it says, saith he, the two shall be one flesh. So we see, going back to Genesis 3:24, that the two becoming one flesh is sex, right? Let's just be real. Like the two can become one flesh, right? Okay, so let's substantiate this, right? Let's go to Matthew chapter 19. Go to verse 3. Matthew 19, verse 3, right? This is the context of divorce, right? This conversation is about divorce. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him and saying unto him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? And he, being Yahweh Christ, answered and said unto them, have ye not heard that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female, right? Going back to Genesis, right? And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall be one flesh, right? So it's the same language that we just read a minute ago in Genesis 3:24, right? Verse 6. Therefore, they are no more twain, they're no more two, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.